So, hi guys, my name is Zinjy and welcome back to my Let's Play series. In the last episode guys, we were building up at the library in the sky. Yeah, we finally got around to actually putting in an interior. If I just land on it, whoa, there we go. Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope we're all well today. Hope everyone is good. Yes, we finally got back up here in the last episode and we were building inside this beautiful build in the sky, and it's about time, to be honest. I have been looking forward to doing it for quite some time, and last episode was great, but we didn't get finished. We still have plenty to do, and that plenty to do is a combination of finishing off this room that we have up here at the top of the library, as well as finish down here as well. Yeah, there is still quite a bit to be done. Yes, we managed to do quite a bit in our last episode, but we've still got plenty to do. So in this episode, what I'm hoping to get in by the end of the episode, hopefully, is possibly finish this room out. So we'll make this the sort of blacksmith area, with the armorers as well, make it look quite cool. I think that might be quite smart. And also, if we pop down here, if I can get down, please let me down. Please let me down. There we go. And if I can get down here, maybe tidy up down here a little bit. Also create some sort of room down here as well. And we can also put the storage that that we've got from up above where we're throwing the books off or whatever we don't need. We could build like a little storage container down here as well, just to store all the books we're not going to be using and that we do collect throughout the different trades that we're going to have. Oh, there's the hopper there that connects it. So yeah, everything should be sort of set to go. We just need to actually get building it and seeing what designs and stuff we can come up with. But before we do any of that, I need more rockets, because I was live streaming at the weekend, or well, the last weekend by the time you guys watch this, and we finished off the path. Yeah, we are done. This project that we had going around building the paths is finitoed. Took a little while to do, but we managed to get it done. We had a really good live stream. We hung out, we chatted, we built. It was cracking. As I say, if you're not watching live streams or you didn't know I was aware that I do them all usually on a Sunday night. It's twitch.tv/Zinjy_gaming. By all means, come and join us. I usually fire a message on my YouTube account to let you know when we're doing it, and also on my Twitter account as well. But yeah, I need more rockets because 2022 is currently all I've got. Ah, much better. A full box of rockets again. Whew. Right, now we can actually finally get back to what we're meant to be doing, which is building the rest of this. So, yes, there's no other way of getting round to it than just getting sort of stuck in with it. So I think what we should do is we should probably do the top first. Try and get that bit finished up there. We're going to be building the cartographer area. I don't know if there's much else in it. It's just going to be like for tongue twisted. For cartographers. Wow. Yes. Yeah, it's just going to be for cartographers. Wow, that was a bit of a tongue twister. Yeah, that's the top here is going to be. And also downstairs, I say we're going to weaponsmiths and toolsmiths and that down here as well. We might end up actually removing this floor because we've got a lot of space. I mean, I know we want to build a storage system down there as well, but it should be enough space. We might actually just remove this floor and maybe drop this room down slightly, and then we have a bigger room to sort of play with. Not sure, because I'm not sure how many obviously weaponsmiths that we're actually really going to need. It would be nice if we had a few. But yeah, I want to get cracking on, so let's get upstairs, get some blocks, and let's get building. Sometimes I wish I could speak actual words. Yeah, it never fails to amaze me. Right, some building in progress has definitely been made. Let's stop to have a wee look and check it out. So, what we have now is I've changed the room obviously up a bit. We've added spruce trapdoors sort of going round, almost like kind of like a wallpaper, but it's obviously not wallpaper, we're just using it as like a sort of basis. Unfortunately, I really wish you could put it underneath as well. It sort of gets spotted by that, so I may end up changing it eventually, but I kind of like it as it is. It adds a bit sort of, it's quite all the same, and I know how much I hate that, but it's okay just now. It was a ton of trapdoors, but yeah, we got there. I may have, oh man, I forgot about that chimney block. I might have to do some of that, but that's fine. So we've got the chains, just like we had over here from the end of the last episode. We've got the chains coming down from the high up roof. I kind of like this actually. It makes it look nice and, sort of open. Adds a bit more character to it. We're going with the same sort of designs we have down here, just using the, the bookcases and stuff. And then we'll obviously put the cartographer tables in front, so they will pick them up. What I might also do around the side, I've not done much else other than just doing that, but I've added this sort of map wall in, so hopefully at some point in the future what we'll do is we'll slowly start filling these maps up. I'll probably go with the smallest map on each sort of one, if you know what I mean. So like it'll be a big map, but it'll maybe just end up being a map of like this for, you know, this area here. I think that may look quite cool. Obviously that will take a little while to do that, so we can do that as up, you know, fill up as we're going sort of through the series, and that'll be like a progressive, you know, thing we'll be able to do. A couple of more things maybe we want to do, so I want to sort of crack on and get those done just now, and we'll see you in a minute. And now the upstairs part of this is finito. Yeah, we are done in here. Yeah, I didn't actually end up changing too much. I started building some stuff and I was like, oh, you know what, I actually don't really like the idea of that, so I tore it down. Yeah, I tore it down. I didn't like it, but I did add a few things and change a few things. So I ripped the bookcases out here, added this little seating area because I thought, you know, it was sort of appropriate for kind of what we're going with being a library and stuff, and even the cartographers are probably going to want to get a seat. So yeah, added this little seating area here. Nothing too special, but I kind of like it. It works. Again, still not set with a white carpet, but I'm going with it just now. If I want to change in future, I'll change in future. Add this cool little sort of cartography setup here just in front of the map. So it looks as if, you know, like, say you've got like someone is actually, you know, writing maps and stuff, and then they're like, oh, you know, like we'll write a map here and then we'll pop it up here, and then this is like kind of where, you know, like if, you know, we are, you know, going to do the big thing with the big map, then you could envision, you know, like a cartographer is, you know, copying the maps out here, and then he's putting them in his book here, and he's either, you know, posting that giant book on the bookshelf, or then he's, you know, he's popping his maps up on the wall. That was quite cool, just this little addition. Then we sort of surround it with just, you know, the spruce trapdoor. I may have overused this, but it's working, and it just sort of surrounded like it's a little table or a little desk, and then we, you know, we used item frame there as well, so that's quite nice. I like that. And we added, I think we had added these before, but I don't think I mentioned it, was just adding a couple of paintings up on the wall, you know, either side, just to sort of change the wall away so it wasn't completely just spruce right across. But yeah, it's come together quite. I've removed that block up there as well and got the chains coming down. It's come together quite nicely. This whole area up here, oh, and I forgot, yeah, we added these in too. Yeah, just like we've got down here. Yeah, just sort of a little bit of flower, gives it a little bit of colour. Yeah, I think it works. But yeah, this is great. This has all come together really, really well. I really like this. There's a few things I might, as I say, I'm always saying this, there's a few things I might change in the future, but, you know, if that's the case, we'll get to it for sure. But yeah, I like how this has come off, but we still have plenty to do in this building. Oh, for someone that likes symmetry, that's annoying. Oh, it'll do for now. I'll get over it. Yeah. Anyway, basement time. Let's get down to that. Right, and for the basement, we need to come up with design. Yeah, I've got a couple of block sort of palettes in mind for what we can do. I'm even just get, you know, sort of changing this so it's sort of probably what it is, but just sort of working that into the build. I mean, we're not going to need a lot of armorers and toolsmiths. Maybe like 4 of each if we can squeeze it, I would reckon. I mean, it's just us, so we're not going to need that many. Even if we end up with 2 each, I'm okay with that as well. It's just so, you know, we've got a supply of, you know, like pickaxes, diamond pickaxes, armor, so just in case we need it for anything going wrong. But yeah, I've got a couple of blocks here, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to use like the chisel stone bricks. I think maybe it's corner blocks. So let's just try these out and see how these sort of look. Yeah, kind of works. Let's do a little bit more. Let's just sort of go around each corner and just lay some blocks down. Just see what we can do. I'm going to leave it over there because I'm going to sort of work the staircase in a little bit, better than it maybe currently is. You know, actually, this little bit here is probably not going to be on show. So let's just take these back. And we'll actually just work these in with the staircase the way it's coming down. So the staircase will probably be there. Yep, it's there. So that'll go there. Yeah, it kind of works. Suppose what I want to do is maybe use the smithing table for the floor. I think that might look quite cool. So let's just rip some of these blocks out. We don't have to use it, you know, like we'll see how it looks. But let's just get a sort of inclination before, you know, we build too much. We can see how it sort of looks. Yep, that's going to be a problem. Oh, that's going to be a pain in the butt. There we go. Perfect. Actually, I kind of like that. That kind of, obviously I'll have to bring this forward because this is our outside wall. I don't want it there, but I just want to sort of play about to see how it looks. But that actually looks kind of cool. That actually looks very cool. I've got these blast furnaces as well. I was hoping to maybe use these as a sort of decorative block in the design. If I can get them maybe turned all the way round. I'll have that, thank you. Right, let's see, how can I do this? Let's just go like that, and that. So that should give me what I want. Let's see from this side. Yeah, that's quite cool actually. I like the back of the blast furnace. It's quite a nice decorative block. It definitely adds into the armorer, you know, like sort of blacksmith, toolsmith feel. I think that looks quite cool actually. Okay, right, I've got these blocks. Let me sort of just play around, and I'll see what sort of design concept I can come up with, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Right, guys, so this is what I've actually come up with for the design for down here. It's looking quite cool, looking quite snazzy. We've sort of gone with the design that we were, sort of building just a couple of minutes ago. So I've used, the chiseled stone bricks in the corner, just as a sort of place block like I was going to. And I've also used the blast furnaces as just sort of like a trim at the top. I think it makes it look quite cool actually. I like the back of the blast furnace. It's quite a nice sort of texture, nice design. For the actual pods itself, just the same as we got upstairs, same ones you'll sort of use. We've got brown carpet, so just use the rest of the brown carpet I had. I've completely ran out now. And then we're just using it here, but you may notice that I've not managed to embed it in the wall like I have upstairs. So for, the smithing table, whatever we're using, for the toolsmiths and, my god, I've completely forgotten what they're called. Anyway, the armourers, thank you, jeez, man. Yeah, armourers and toolsmiths, we're going to be putting those in the pods, but we're going to have to chuck their actual workstations in front of them, just as, we can't have them embedded in the wall, but that's okay, that'll work. I'm not too fussed. As I say, it's quite a small room, we're not making it that big anyway, and it's not going to really matter too much. But yeah, I managed to actually squeeze 6 chambers in, which I'm actually really happy about, so we can have 3 of each, we can have 3 toolsmiths and 3 armourers. Or if we can have 2, 2, and 2. I'm pretty sure there's another one I need, and I can't remember off the top of my head right now what it is, but I'm pretty sure there's another villager that gives us, tools and weapons. It'll probably be the weaponsmith, I would imagine. Is that one? Yeah, weaponsmith. Yeah. So maybe we can go 2, 2, and 2. We have 2 weaponsmiths, 2 armorers, and whatever the other one was. Oh my god, my mind's gone. My mind's gone. It's too late at night for me. Yeah, this is coming out really good. Really good. I'm really liking this. We've got a wee bit of storage here as well, so for everything we're trading we can just chuck it in these barrels. Like our pickaxes, swords, whatever we need. I was thinking of linking it to the the storage up here, which is actually running, if we just sort of pop in here, it's actually running down the back of this wall, so you don't actually see it at all. It's completely hidden and then goes underground. We've got this little space in here. I wasn't quite sure if we should use it or not. I've not used it just now. I may use it later on, but it's okay just to sort of set empty just now. We can maybe use it to, I don't know, we can maybe put something here, but I'm not too fast, But yeah, so the actual line for the hoppers is actually hidden now behind the wall, so you're not actually going to see it. You're not even going to know it's there, which is quite good. Went with the the spruce trapdoors. Yes, that would be the one. Just spruce trapdoors for the ceiling, just kind of like we had upstairs. It's great, it's simple, it's effective, it does the job. And then lanterns, just as we've been using throughout the build as well. And again, I've just offset them one block up, so it makes it look, I think it makes it look quite cool actually, so you can hang the lanterns off the trapdoors. But yeah, it's come together quite well. And then we've got this little bit here. I just standard furnaces, and I put the acacia trapdoors in front. And I think it makes it look like some sort of mechanical system that's grated in. I think that's quite cool. And obviously that really relates to the build style we're going for, with it being a steampunk theme build. But yeah, it's coming out really good, and we obviously use smithing on the smithing table on the floor, and absolutely love that. I love the style of the smithing table being on the floor. It's really cool, adds quite a nice texture, nice design to the floor. But this is coming out great. This is coming out really good. Absolutely loving it. Of course, when you get villagers and stuff in, but that's something we're going to do at a later date. I'm not too fussed. I just want to get the room done, and it's looking great, but we still have this little bit here. Yeah, I've only started building that far, so we still need to do this little bit, and we need to work out a staircase to obviously get down to, oh man, this kills me every time. I can never get down. Please let me down. Please let me down. Thank you. Yeah, to obviously get a staircase to come down here as well. And then we're just able to sort of do what we want down here. And of course, we're probably going to put the storage down here because the hopper's just sitting there. We'll connect the storage up. We'll build a room down here as well. But yeah, we've still got a little bit to do with this build. So I'm going to crack on, try and get this little foyer bit done, and see if we can try and start the staircase going down to the bottom side. Yeah. Right, guys, we've got a wee bit more done here. So we have now completed the bottom section of this room. Yeah, this sort of level is now finished. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I like how it's sort of come out. It's got a nice wee transition going in, in and out of the, what would you call it, like an armory, or like a blacksmith area, we'll call it that. Yeah, it's a nice little transition coming in and out. I thought it's quite cool. Yeah, so we just sort of went with the same sort of design we used on the outside to keep it all, sort of all together in a way. So we've combined the outside design as well as the inside, used by using the the stripped on the floor, and using the acacia trapdoors as sort of railings, which I still love. I still love it. It looks amazing. All these things are so good, the acacia trapdoors. They work for so many different things, like railings, rusty metal, everything. Love it, absolutely love it. Just using the lanterns for a wee bit of lighting, nothing too fancy. And as I say, we're using outside wall design, so we're using the spruce with the polished diorite, which I know a lot of people are not a big fan of. I don't mind it in its polished form actually. It's maybe not the best looking block, but it works for the same reason I used it outside. When we creating this bit up here, yeah, I think it works, and I actually kind of like it, and it just sort of takes it away. This part here I couldn't really do much unless I brought the staircase round, and then we just made the room even smaller, and then I just didn't see the point, so I've just left this sort of like an offset wall in a way, because otherwise we'd have to change all this coming down here, and I kind of like it. It's a different, it's like a different style in a way, so we're transitioning away from sort of this. And it's just like, as I say, it's an offset wall away from the colours we've got going on. I think it works quite well. And then we've got our staircase going down, which currently leads to nowhere. But we'll get there. We're obviously going to build a room down here and pop in the storage in that, which will be great. Our hopper is sitting just behind this block here, I think. These were the blocks I was using to pop in the flooring earlier on, but yeah, this is looking great. I'm really loving this. In here we changed a little bit as well. I added this sort of section here. I wanted to add a little bit more detail. I know the room was quite sort of bare as it was, so I thought if we chucked a couple of anvils down, grindstones, and then popped the weapons and, well, a sword and a pickaxe and an item frame, and just chucked on top of a barrel, that it gives us technically a bit of storage. It's hidden, as well as it kind of looks like a like an armory or like some sort of furnace array. Kicking here, somewhere you're going to find like a blacksmith. So yeah, it's coming out really well, but we're not finished yet. We've still got to build the downstairs area and build the storage as well, so I'm going to crack on and try and get that done, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Right guys, a wee bit more of a progress. We have our storage in. Yes, finally. We've managed to get the staircase in. Still need tables to decorate, but we've got the storage in. Nothing too fancy. I was going to go for a non-stackable item filler. I've decided against it just because it's going to be pickaxes and swords and stuff we use, and I'm not really going to have anything that does stack going into the system, so I've just sort of left it for now. So we've just got a giant row of chests, row of hoppers, nothing complicated, as easy as you like. There's really no complication in the redstone behind this at all, but it'll be sufficient for what we need it. I'm not sure if this is enough chests. If it's not, fair enough, we can always expand in the future. I have plenty of space in here. Yeah, there is loads of space, and if for any reason we do need to put a non-stackable item filter in at some point, because we are stacking items, then I can maybe pop that over this side here. That would make a lot of sense, but yeah, I don't need it just now, so I'm probably not going to do it just now. But yeah, this is coming along quite nicely, but I need to sort of get the rest of this room decorated and finished, and then that should be a wrap on this project. After hours of resource gathering, building, grinding on an island, this project is now finished, guys. Yeah, we are done. I actually can't believe it, but it's true. Let's have a wee look, see what we ended up with. So as you'll see down here, we have finished off the staircase coming down. As I say, we sort of stuck with the design theme we were going with, from the outside part. We just continued that going down the rest of this hallway, put the lanterns, get a bit of light in, and if we pop into our room, this is our storage room. Yeah, made it quite, basic. It's nothing, too complicated. I don't want to overcomplicate things. About maybe some things in this room that I was like, oh, maybe I'm overcomplicating things. I maybe need to, bring it back a little bit. So I did that, and this is what we ended up with. It's sort of obviously the same sort of palette we've been using, as it's probably best for the style we're going with, and we just sort of used much similar to the same. So we've got like the floor, kind of similar to what we've got upstairs in a way. The roof is similar to the one we've got in the furnace room, the armor room. Yes, yeah, we went with the trapdoors, and then we went with these trapdoors hanging so we can hang the lanterns off, which I thought was quite a nice touch. I couldn't do it here. I've had pop stairs just to cover up the hoppers at the back, and then we just sort of hung them from there. But this coming around, we've got obviously anvils, we've got a grindstone just in case we want to do some. We don't have to trail upstairs to do it. We can just do it here for popping books on swords or pickaxes or whatever we want to do. But this is it, guys. We are done. I can't believe how many hours, we have put into this glorified project. But after countless hours, countless days, and countless episodes, we're finished. Yeah, this project is now fully complete. Wow. Yeah, I'm really happy. Very happy. As I say, it's been a long road, but we're finally there, and this is our first So you could call it mega build. It was not intended to be a mega build, but it definitely turned into a mega build. Is finished, which means now we can also now crack on with other builds and get on with more stuff in the world. Yeah, this has been great. I have had a lot of fun building this project, you know, outright. I mean, I suppose we're not fully finished, we still need to get the villagers in, but that's what I'm going to do over time, maybe in a couple of live streams or just off camera, because as you know, trying to get the trades you want, that can take quite a while, and I don't want to bore you on screen doing that. So yeah, that'll be something I sort of do over time. But yeah, building wise, design wise, we're finished. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's so good, so good, so good. Been so much fun, so much fun. But man, we've got so much left to build and so many exciting things to do. And now we can actually start cracking on. I think in the future I'm going to maybe do multiple projects at maybe one time and not just the one and drag it. You know, like, oh, not drag it, but you know, like it's sort of dragged on for a few episodes and it's just been the same projects. Maybe we'll do a few different projects at you know, at the same time. But I think I'm going to call an episode there, guys. Yeah, it's a nice little place to sort of finish for today. We've gotten a ton done. We've finished this build, which was meant to just be a small build, and turn it into a mega build very quickly, but we're finished. Yes. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call an episode there. If you have liked this episode today, by all means hit a like button down below, and if you are new, then please consider subscribing. That really helps me and really helps my channel as well. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.